Right now I've collected some sources that I can use in my research. Today what we're going to do is take the time to cite these sources so they're ready to use when it comes time to write. Here's how I'm going to do this. I will use the following resources, my coloring page, to help guide me to know what information I need from my source and to know what order I need that information. I'm going to use resources like Citation Machine and Purdue OWL to also help me recognize how to cite different kinds of sources. If this is confusing, you also have me as a resource in class. I'm going to show you how to do this two ways. One way using Citation Machine and one way building a citation manually. If I'm in Citation Machine, I need to grab the URL for the source that I want to cite and copy that URL. Now in Citation Machine, I will click Create Citations. I'm citing a website and I will paste that website here. Citation Machine will find the source that it thinks I'm looking at. I will approve that that was the correct source by clicking Cite. Then it will show me what it was able to find from the source. If I click Continue, I have the opportunity to edit this information if any of it is wrong. Here it has filled in information for me. It has the title, which I'm going to make sure is in quotation marks. It has the title of the container, the URL, and the date I accessed it. I'll click Complete Citation. Now it's really important here that I make sure I have changed the setting to cite my paper or cite my sources in MLA 9 format. That's the format we are using. So once I've changed the drop down to show MLA 9, I'm ready to hover over this citation, copy the citation, and now I'm going to return to my Padlet and paste that citation in the comments under my Padlet. Now I have a source citation ready to go for this source. Next, I'll show you how to do this manually in case you're having problems using a citation generator today. My coloring page will be a really nice tool for me today, so I remember what I'm looking for and in what order. I'm going to click on another website. The first thing I need to find in the website is if it has an author. So I'll scroll through the site looking for an author. Remember, I'm looking for a person's name, not the name of a company or a team. I don't see an author, so the next thing I will use is the title of the source. The title of my source is right here, Top 10 Tips for Sustainable Travel. So I'm going to type that into my Padlet first. I'll follow all of the punctuation as indicated in my coloring page. The next thing I'm going to look for is the title of the container, which is also the title of the website. That will be Sustainable Travel International, or I can also look at what's right here before the .org and just call it Sustainable Travel. I know, according to my coloring sheet, that that needs to be in italics, so I will come back over here and add that. Like so. Next, my coloring page says, I'm looking for other contributors, version, volume number. I'm not going to have that on just a regular website. So what I will do is look for the publisher. I can usually find a publisher if I scroll all the way down to the bottom of the website and look for copyright information. Here I see Copyright 2020 Sustainable Travel International. Because the name of the publisher is the same name as the website, I don't have to repeat that twice. So I can skip it and move on to the publication date, which was 2020. Next, I'm looking for the URL. That's easy enough. I can copy that from my source. I'll add a comma after my date of publication, paste the URL. Then the last thing I need is the date of access, which is today for me. And I will type it just like this with the number, the month, and then the year. Now that source is cited. To post these citations, I'm going to click these little arrows so I know that they will stick right there with my articles. I'm going to continue citing each of these sources today in class.